As you know, I celebrate what I call a silent Hanukkah. These are the 24 letters of Baruch Shem Kavod Malkuto Liolam Va'ed that's said after the Shema. But these 24 letters correspond to the 24 days before the 25th day of Kislev, which is Hanukkah. And that 25th day brings in the 25 letters of the Shema. Now, in doing this, bringing in this 25 letters of the Shema, each individual day of the 24 days previous to Hanukkah has its own letter in the Baruch Shem Kavod. So the first day has the Bet, the second day has the Resh. And now, the 16th day has Baruch Shem Kavod Malkuto. Baruch Shem Kavod Malkuto. And what the Ben Ish Hai used to do when he said the Shema, after he said the Shema, this is on normal days, when he said the Shema, he'd then say silently, Baruch Shem Kavod Malkuto, and then he'd bring his head down. It's like bringing it down. He's bringing the upper echelons down into the Malkuto. So even on normative days, when he says the Shema, he brings Baruch Shem Kavod Malkuto bring it down into the physical world. And what is he doing when he's doing this? Let's do the gematria for Baruch Shem Kavod Malkuto. It comes out to be 1,102. Plus 16 letters, because today is the 16th silent day of Hanukkah. See? And so, these are the 16 silent days. Baruch Shem Kavod Malkuto. I add the 16 days to the 1,102, and I get 1,118. And this is the propitious number within the Shema. Because the Shema's total gematria is 1,118. So when you're saying Baruch Shem Kavod Malkuto, you're actually echoing the Shema. And the angels are bringing this down, and you bring it down, Malkuto, into the physical world. But 1,118 as the Shema, the gematria of the entire Shema, Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. Those words are 1,118. Now, the beauty of this is 1,118 is also the gematria of Yud Hey Vav Hey in its full 4 ways to spell it, which are 72, 63, 45, and 52. That's 232. And the 3 ways that Elohim is spelt. Elohim is spelled 300, 295, and 291. That's 886. 886 plus 232 is 1,118, which is the line of the Shema, and which is also Baruch Shem Kavod Malkuto, and then bringing down with the 16 letters. The bringing down of the head is also 16, because 16 is the gematria, is how many amos the deep is. 16,000 amos. That's the deep. So not only that, there's also a 16 in the concept of Ein Sof, because the Rosh Tivo of Ein Sof is Aleph and Samak. Samak, Aleph is 1, and Samak is 15. That's a total of 16. Ein Sof, 16. It's 16,000 amos. And what was the whole idea of Shir HaMa'alos? Was that the depths were rising, and David brought it down 15,000 amos, which is Yud Hey, but it's also the letter Samach, which is the 15th letter. So this is what we are having here. We're having on this day. This is such a propitious day. It was a propitious day, because I can only put it on after Shabbos. And Baruch Shem Kavod Malkuto was the day of the 16th of Kislev. There are 8 days after this, which echo actually the normative 8 of the Chanukah. But strangely enough, 16 is really the true number of the Hanukkah days, because it's first the Beth Hillel and then the Beth Shammai. So there's 8 lights and then another 8 lights. I didn't think of this till now. So in a certain sense, today is the true 16 days of Hanukkah lights. And today is the parallel light. And it's a miraculous day. And I feel it. And I'm doing this on this today. And there's 16. And there's whole and a half. Always remember that whole and a half is the highest number of a number. Even in the Kodesh Kodeshim, the Kodesh was 20, and then the Aron, the Kodesh Kodeshim was 10. So it's 20 and 10. That's a whole and a half of 20. And then here 16. 16 candles make a lovely light. 16. And then half of that is 8. And that's the silent 24. So we're going into the essence of the silent 24 after the initial 16, which is the Shema. And so this essence of the initial 24 is brought down in this phrase, in the phrase of the angels. Baruch Shem Kavod Malkuto Li'olam V'ed. And isn't this also echoed in Yom HaKippurim? In Yom HaKippurim, we say at the end of the Nila service, the 5th service, the only time we give a 5th service in the year, we say the Shema, we say it once. And then so that's obvious, the Shema here. Then we say Baruch Shem Kavod Malkuto Li'olam V'ed 3 times, which is again what we're talking about here. And then we say Adonai Hu Ha-Elohim. And the Adonai and the Elohim come together in the Shema here. And also we take 25 letters of the Shema and the 24 letters of Baruch Shem Kavod. And so we get 49, and that's the 49th gate, and then we left for the 50th gate. And what is that 50th gate? That's the recognition of this. Final letter, Nun. Nun. And the 50th gate of Bina is from Bina back up to Keta. And it must be done from the left. And it must be done from someone who's gone into the depths of the 16,000 amos in the Kodesh Kodeshim. Underneath is the depths. And this is referred to as Kodesh Kodeshim, a double letter Kuf. And that Kuf, remember, goes down, the only letter that goes down. And that same letter, Resh Vav, is how you make a Kuf. It's 207, that's Ein Sof right there. So let's swim. Let's go into the depths together. These are a few words on today's 16th day. Beautiful.